Hey everyone, so I wanted to take an opportunity to explain to you the difference between the non-certified version of the 888 helmet and the certified version of the 888 helmet. So let's take a look. So first of all, I made a huge mistake. I just assumed that 888 had all certified helmets. Clearly, I did not read properly. There's a very noticeable difference with these helmets. So this version, again, this is the non-certified version. Overall, I mean, it's the same looking on the outside. So you have the same effect here. Obviously, we have different colors, but this one is really cool looking. So I'm a little bummed to return this one. But what we see here is we have the plastic around the edge, which is about like 1/8 an inch thick. And then we have the Sweatsaver. It's actually a pretty thick Sweatsaver. So it's probably almost 1 inch thick on this, maybe slightly less. On the inside at the top, there's a very dense hard foam at the very top. But otherwise, if we take a look, it's gonna be hard to see, but the rest of it is just that thin plastic. It's like 1/8 inch thick. So you have nothing really to protect you around the edge here. So if you're doing anything other than maybe riding a scooter in your own driveway or something very low speed, no danger, no obstacles, nothing, this might be fine, but I still probably wouldn't even recommend this. I truthfully don't know the reason why they would even make an option like this, because it's not going to do much for you. If you get into an accident, if you get thrown over your handlebars, this isn't going to be enough generally to protect you unless it's a very, very minor incident. So with that being said, I ended up ordering the certified version. This is obviously the same company, same size. It's just in white. So if you look at the outside, it's pretty much the exact same look, different color, but there's huge noticeable differences on the inside. So the first thing that you'll notice is that it has the added layer of like a thick, dense foam, and that's going to be really important for shock absorption. It's also just another layer of protection for you as well. You still have the Sweatsaver, as they call it. It's a little less thick than in the non-certified version, if you can see that there. So this probably has a slate built-in foam layer, but again, it doesn't go nearly all the way around. The top is highly uncomfortable. This has the foam that goes around the entire inside. So it's there, it's under this layer. And the part that I actually like a lot better about this is this part here has that Sweatsaver material. So it's nice and soft, and there's that thick, dense layer of foam between the plastic and the Sweatsaver, versus on the non-certified version, we do have like a somewhat of a foam layer here, but it's really hard and it's kind of uncomfortable if your head touches the top of it. It's a little bit bulkier when you wear it. You'll notice it because obviously we do have like a 3/4 inch layer of foam around the outside, so it's a little bit bigger itself, but it still looks about the same when you wear it. I do not have the dual certified version of this, but for most people, if you're just riding leisurely, this is going to be plenty for you. So I would opt for the certified version. The other thing that's nice, it came in a much nicer box. The non-certified version did not come in a box. Not that that matters. I'm going to end up tossing the box anyway, but it was much fancier looking. And then they also gave me the option, which makes up for the density that we have here, to add additional Sweatsaver bands. Now I have the world's biggest head. I'm already in the largest size, and it already fits very snug. So I'm not going to be able to add those in. But for some people, if you feel like it's a little bit loose, or if you just want a little bit more comfort, you could even add these in. These are nice to have, especially if you're switching these between people. So if you have multiple people in the family, and it's a little bit loose on someone, you could probably add this and get away with it.
en perfecto estado.